All right, welcome to the Eric J. the Great podcast show. We got a very special guest on the show today, music artist, reality TV star, Khaotic. How you doing?
Well, let me put my titles right. So I'm a international superstar. I'm an
Okay,
entertainer. I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter. I'm a producer, a music producer, television producer, social media content producer, um, movie producer. I'm an actor. I'm a philanthropist. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm a child of God.
absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what I am. Because a lot of people don't know everything I do. A lot of people don't know I be producing. Like I just produced me and Scrappy show that we got coming out on April 24th on Now That's TV. Um, I done produced a few music videos for people, content skits for people, for myself also. Um, I got a movie called Negligence that I got that's coming out with Omar Gooden. I co-produced that. I produced a lot of work for a lot of artists, like they with their projects. So like I really be like I'm really like me and Scrappy YouTube channel, the Scrappy Chaotic TV YouTube channel. I produce all the content for that. I produced all me and Scrappy content. So yeah, I be getting it in, bro.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that show, man. Y'all got good chemistry together.
Yeah, for sure.
So first off, tell the people where you from.
Miami, Dade County 305, neighborhood called Overtown.
Okay. So what's the first thing that come to your mind when you think of your hometown?
And I ain't gonna lie to hate.
Hmm.
You get a lot of hate from home. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know the struggles of coming up at home. Like, I love my city. I love my supporters in my city. I love my family in my city. But the hate that comes from home, it be hurtful because it be your own people, your day ones, that be hating on you the most. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Every time I ask people that question, man, it always take me back to that one of the first interviews Boosie did on Vlad TV when he got out of prison. He was like, people be hypnotized with hate, but you got to move. Once you get to a certain level, you got to move out your hometown because he said the same people you went to elementary school with is gonna be tripping that you at that level, and y'all had the same opportunity.
Yeah, it definitely be the ones, they're the ones that, them day ones, man, because they be hating that they still in that same position and you traveling the world and then you coming back to the city. But the thing about it is, like, you gonna have the hate, but you know, the love overpowers the hate, and you know, eventually you could turn that. Eventually, you could turn that knob. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like sometimes on the come up, you gotta just accept the hate, and then once you get to where you going at, you could just, you know what I'm saying? You could make a lot of things right. You can go back to you can clean your city up. You know what I'm saying? You could clean up all the hate. You could clean it up and everything be all right.
Absolutely. So for anybody that never been in your hometown, just describe how it was growing up there. You know, just everyday kid slash teenager, certain obstacles and circumstances you had to overcome.
Well, for me growing up, it was, drug dealing. We was hustlers. We was hustlers. I started selling dope when I was 13 years old. So it was just like, to be honest, what I like to tell people is what went on in my community goes on in every other community across the world, because that's how they designed the neighborhood across the United States for us, for the minority of people. Everybody that come from, we can all tell the same story. We come from drugs, guns, killing, murder, um, disloyalty, crooked cops, prostitution. We just come from a self-destructing um, community. You know what I'm saying? It's all in prison, jail, death. That what comes out of every community across the world. My community that I grew up in ain't no different from Ice Cube community. Ain't no different from Young Thug community. Ain't no different from Lil Wayne community. Ain't no different from Young Jeezy, Gucci Man. All our, every hood's the same. Ice Cube told you back in the days, man. Every hood the same, bro.
Hmm.
We all come from the same thing. It's just different structure. Some people got they bang they gang. Some people bang they projects. Some cities bang their neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. Like New Orleans, they go by their wards, 13th ward, 19th, ninth ward. Like Miami, we go by our hoods, Overtown, Liberty City, Poker Beans. California go by their gangs, they set, and they hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but it's all the same stuff. It's all the same ignorance that was designed to keep us as a black minority in the melting pot.
Absolutely. So did you have a two-parent household growing up? Any siblings?
Yeah, nah, you know, majority of the people that come from where we come from ain't got no two-parent household. Like shit, majority of us grew up without our father. A lot of us don't know our fathers. You know, I just kind of like start like getting to know my father. You know what I'm saying? After all these years of my life. Um, But I got a lot of brothers and sisters. When it comes down to brothers and sisters, I don't just base brothers and sisters off of blood, off of who came from my daddy and my mama. I base brothers and sisters off of who with me, who in the paint with me, who loyal to me, who love me, who genuine with me. You know what I'm saying? We all God's children, so we all technically brothers and sisters. But you know what I'm saying? If you're for me, I consider you a brother. If you for me, I consider you a sister. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have blood related people that ain't for you, that don't even look at you like a brother or a sister. Then you can have people that's not. So it's like me, um, being my brother or my sister or my family isn't only blood doesn't isn't the only thing that make you related to.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's I can relate a lot to that because I was in the military for 8 years, and I got medically retired 4 years ago. But a lot of people, I served with in the military, went to Afghanistan with, I feel the same way about, as far as them being my brothers and things like that, having that connection.
Facts. It's you done been through things with them that you never been through with nobody in your family, and they stood the test of time with you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's fam. You dig?
Absolutely. So what type of activities you was into when you was a kid? Did you play any sports?
Man, the way my posture and my equilibrium set up, I was not a sports type of person. I was in the streets, young age. I was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? That was my activity. I was a hustler, and that's why my grind is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up a hustler. I never stopped hustling. No matter what I go through in life, I never give up on myself. I never give up on God. So what I was growing up was I always been a hustler. You know what I'm saying? When dudes my age was throwing footballs and dribbling basketballs, I was pitching rocks and heroin and crack and weed in my hood.
Absolutely. So as you're going through life, you're a teenager, you done with high school. What did you do after high school? Like, was you working
I was like I say since a kid, bro. Same shit. I was a hustler. So I was always grinding, hustling, in and out of jail, things of that nature. That was my lifestyle.
or?
Grinding, hustling, in and out of jail. That was what I was into.
Okay. So, what would you say if you had to pick a moment led you to doing music and getting on to the reality TV scene?
So I was always an entertainer since a child. Throughout all those years of hustling, that's what I did. I was very entertaining. I was always funny, and I always did music. I was always an artist. I was always a rapper. I was just that what I was in the community. So I was always musically inclined. I was always putting out little music, selling my little mixtapes, stuff like that. I always did that, but I was always in and out of jail too. So I say after a couple run-ins with the law, a couple in and out of jails, from being a teenager all the way into adulthood, I finally, you know, end up getting it right and started taking the music serious and catching flames in my city on music. And then I became a household name in the city off of doing music, but I always had a strong personality. So with my personality, when they started Loving Hip Hop Miami, I was one of the people they had on their radar because I was one of the hottest artists out the city, but then I was one of the most entertaining, if not the most entertaining artist out the city.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's how I tapped into those levels.
And so when you moved to Atlanta, that's how you got on the Atlanta show, like from the buzz you carried from Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you look back on it, like now, what's something that caught you off guard being a reality TV star that you didn't know going into it?
So that caught me off guard. What caught me off guard was like the behind the scenes, like how I see the other cat, because I don't drink or smoke. So when I see the other cast members get drunk as fuck, like they give you a lot of alcohol on set. So when I see all the cast members getting super drunk, and then when they turn on the camera, they just expose all their business. It was like, damn, this kind of like a setup. Your ass get drunk, and then they see you in scene, and you just react to everything. So a lot of those moments that you see of people on those on the TV show, when they reacting and going crazy like that, them drunken moments for them. And
Damn,
a lot of times they be regretting them shits.
dang, that's crazy. I knew it was a science to it because I was like, man, ain't no way, like, a show to be able to go this long, and then you got to be a science to it.
Yeah, no, that's just the science.
So, as far as music, like, who was some of your favorite artists growing up? Who you like listening to?
Tupac. When it comes down to rap, Tupac my favorite artist. When it comes down to R&B, R. Kelly my favorite artist. When it comes down to pop, Michael Jackson my favorite artist. And then when it comes down to like country tunes and like country music, Darius Rucker my favorite. And then when it comes down to females, rap, right now, JT, like far as the new school, JT. But when it's original, when you go back to the original old school rap females, I would probably say Mia X, Lil Kim was my favorite. When it comes down to R&B females from back in the day, um, I loved it, all the R&B females from back in the day. And nowadays, it ain't really too many heady head R&B females, but I like SZA. Um, country music, I love everybody. A lot like Lady Alabama, the Band Perry, Taylor Swift. Um, I love Bruno Mars. My music choice, I got a wide variety. I like the script, the Lumineers. Like I just Lady Gaga, Jessie J, Avril Lavigne. Like my shit just like I love just great music.
Absolutely. So, as far as music, like when you first started doing music, Was it easy for you to grasp the concept, or was it kind of a rough patch at first, or were you like a natural?
It was something that it was just in me. It was never complicated. I never had complications with being creative in no area have I ever had complications with being creative. So it was just like a natural ability that I was born with.
Okay. So, if you had to pick a moment, what was that one moment when you first started doing music? You know, because it's different when you playing snippets with people that's close to you and they telling you you hard, but when you got people you don't know giving you compliments on your music and stuff, like what was that one moment you could think back on when you know you was elevating in the city when you first started doing music?
My first moment was when the first time I ever saw a whole crowd of people singing my song word for word. That was the first moment. And prior to that, I hadn't been on the radio. I've had people like tell me they like my songs. I've seen people ride around listening to it. But when I actually got on the stage and seen the whole crowd singing my song word for word, that was it.
I can feel that. So, as far as your process, are you more of a writer, freestyler, mixture of both?
Yeah, I freestyle. I don't write nothing.
Okay. And you currently independent on the music side, right?
Yeah, independent, big indie.
Okay. So as far as are you doing any shows right now?
Yeah, I'm always doing shows. I'm always booked. I be booked for some everything, booked for shows, hostings, a podcast. I just be booked for all type of stuff. Like, 'cause I do all type of stuff, so I'm always working.
Absolutely. So as far as describe the current state, and you can kind of compare. So describe the current state of the music scene in your hometown versus Atlanta.
It's just Atlanta is more support.
Okay.
Atlanta is more support.
You got some people back in your hometown that's making some noise that you've been keeping an eye on.
Can I tell you the truth, honestly, brother? I don't even be paying attention to other people.
Mm.
I don't even pay attention. I be so in my bag. I don't even pay attention. Like I really, and that's no disrespect to nobody. And I don't be really knowing who be doing what because I be really just so much focused on me and the people that I be working with. You feel me? So I don't really do too much. But I know it's a lot of people out my city that's doing something. I just don't be knowing. Like I don't be following stuff. But shout out to everybody in my city that is grinding, everybody in my city that's making noise. I just don't be paying attention, bro. I swear I be in my own world that deep.
Oh, yeah. So I been asking a lot of artists this question. So do you believe artists are targeted? If so, why? And I mean targeted, I mean like using your art against you.
Man, I feel like I don't feel like they target it. I feel like they make themselves a target
Yep.
through their art and through what they doing and what they real life.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I feel like it's a mixture of both.
Because if you don't you can't be a target if you don't pose a threat.
Right.
And a lot of them get targeted by shit telling on themselves. If you go kill a nigga today and then tomorrow you put it in the song, and the police listen to it, how you just made yourself a target. They didn't give a damn about you until you said you killed that man that just got killed yesterday.
Right. It's crazy. So, do you got somebody on your hit list that you want to work with on the music side that you ain't got to get in with yet? Collaborations.
Yeah, Bruno Mars and Anderson Paak.
Okay. But you and Scrappy ain't never thought about doing that
Far,
together.
far as females, I want to work with JT. And I also want to work with Jasmine Sullivan. Yeah, me and Strappy got a song called Pick a Side, and we got another song called SK that we got out.
So, out of all your projects on the music side, what would you say is the most successful right now?
All of them, all my projects successful because I don't define success by screams or numbers. I define success by getting my message out to the masses. And I got my message out with every one of my projects because they're available on all platforms. And people every day go and listen to them. So whether if it's one person or 1 million people that's listening, my message is getting heard by somebody. And that's a success to me.
Absolutely, I can feel that. So, as far as reality TV, like I mean, how long do you see yourself doing that?
I mean, I don't know. Right now, I'm just enjoying the ride. It's a lot of opportunities come every day. So I'm enjoying the ride. And shit, like I said, we got YouTube popping too right now. So that's another form to me of reality TV. So, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm doing the Zoom podcast right now. So I'm gonna tell you that you look so good. Thank you.
Yeah, Flair chaotic, man. So, for all your followers out there, man, what do you like doing in your spare time when you're not doing music or working or anything?
I like reading and researching
Okay.
all type of stuff. I like to just read and research and gain knowledge. Like that little, I'm trying to turn the camera around. I'm at my condo right now. So down there is like a little small library of books.
All
And
right.
I just be reading and researching on my spare time.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I read a lot too. I got a book that I dropped last year called "From Stuck to Limitless" and went #1 on Amazon. It's about basically pushing mental health. Everybody wrote about low life and how they overcame it.
That's lit.
What are your short and long term goals? What do you want to accomplish?
My whole goal is just to bless the lives of many people.
Okay. So as far as 2024, what you got coming? As far as just anything.
I like to tell people whatever God has in store for me is what you will see.
Okay.
You know, right now, what's on the calendar, April 24th, me and Scrappy Pick a Side show comes out on Now That's TV. Uh, I got a movie that I'm in called Negligence that comes out in June. I got two more shows that I'm working on that I'm filming. Two more shows that I'm filming. Love and Hip Hop is out right now. More music to come, more blessings, more opportunities, more money, more business, more life, more success, more happiness. Me and Scrappy YouTube channel, Scrappy Chaotic TV. That's what's up.
Okay. How do you want people to perceive you?
As a motherfucker that ain't never give a fuck about their opinion. That's how I want to be perceived. As a motherfucker that when they speak on me, I want them to know that, damn, no matter what I say about him, he's not gonna give a fuck. And he's not gonna stop doing what he's doing. And I want them to see the power in that.
Absolutely. Give me your Mount Rushmore. Give me your hip hop Mount Rushmore, and give me your entertainment Mount Rushmore. Top four.
Hip hop Mount Rushmore, Tupac, my brother Pitch Black, Free Pitch Black, myself, and Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, I love Nipsey, man. I got a picture of him in the crib now.
Yeah. So Nipsey, me, my brother, Pitch Black, Free him, Pop. From the entertainment side, like what do you mean? Like actors?
Just whatever you look at as an entertainer, your personal like whoever was your
Okay. Entertainment side, I would say Andre 3000.
Mhm.
I would say myself. I would say Bruno Mars. And I would say Lady Gaga.
Yeah, that's a real diverse four right there.
I just throw that four out there.
So as far as reality TV, man, everybody has this question. So like, what percentage of it is real? What percentage of it is scripted? You know, like, whatever you can discuss, like your own personal opinion.
I just feel like whatever you see is what you get. Whatever you look at and perceive as real is real. And whatever you see that look gives fake is fake. That's how I say it. You feel me?
Yeah,
Because you can see something that you think is real and you can see something fake that you think is real and say that was some real shit. And if you perceive that as real and that's real, and then you can see something that's fake.
yeah.
I mean, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it's all on how you perceive things.
So when you look back at the whole time you've been on Love and Hip Hop, uh, what's your best moment that stands out? Like from all
Putting telling my brother's story, being able to put my brother who's been in prison for the last 19 years, being able to put him on Love and Hip Hop while he's in prison, and then he be in prison and see me on TV talking about him while he's sitting in prison was the most amazing thing.
yeah, that's dope. Oh, when is he supposed to get out?
2036.
Okay, yeah, that'd be here for you know it.
Uh,
So I ask every guest this question. So who do you want to see as a guest on the Eric J the Great Podcast Show next? Only kicker is you got to help me get him on the show.
Scrappy.
Scrappy. Man, yeah, I know me and Scrappy got a mutual homie, J Rock in Atlanta. That's my OG. He just booked him for his birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, J Rock um entertainment down there. He be with PBE Pluto in the A.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, that's my OG. He from up here. Like me and him real close. I know he booked Scrappy for his birthday, had him hosting and stuff.
Yeah, that's lit.
So as far as closing remarks, anything else that you want to let the people know that you got going on, and just let people know how to keep up with you on social media and things like that.
Follow me on all platforms at Chaotic 305. Chaotic with a K 305. Y'all tap in.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, my friend said they just met you last weekend, man. 'Cause they was hit me on Instagram. They was like, "Damn, we was just with him." My boy Sonny Blue and Big Mono, they was with Rising Up with Juice down there in Atlanta doing a run, little promo run. They said they ran into you in the club.
Yeah, that's love.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be down there. Wednesday, I got an interview with 87.3 down there.
Okay, that's dope.
Absolutely, man. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on the podcast. You know, anytime you want to come on, you know, I just don't do interviews. I talk about real stuff too, because you know, I'm real big on mental health, especially you know, I had to deal with that with my service in the military. So I always try to like, you know, push that on people, like, you know, be like, hey, it's not wrong to go talk to somebody because, you know, I had to go talk to somebody to get over past traumas that I went through as far as like being in combat and things like that. So, um, yeah, that's like the whole reason I started one, you know, because I feel like among minorities, we don't address that enough in our culture. We just like take a lick and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to mental health, like nobody really addresses the issue. It's always something that get put on the back burner.
For sure. Say less.
Yeah, man. Everybody, go run up Chaotic on all streaming platforms. Go check out. Be on the lookout for his YouTube TV show that's coming out, and be on the lookout for anything else he puts out music wise. And go tune in to Love and Hip Hop. Also, uh, stay tuned. I got interview with Bubba Dub dropping in a week and a half. Comedian Bubba Dub dropping April 15th. Got an interview with EST Ski Mike dropping a week after that. And then Cash Doll interview dropping June. Then we got the T-Rail interview dropping in July. So just be on the lookout for those to drop. And I appreciate everyone that's been supporting the podcast. And I appreciate you coming on the show, bro. You know, anytime you need um, to get a message out or something, you know, you can hit me anytime.
Say less, my brother.